Hey, loves, and welcome to Sickle Cell Wednesdays with your girl T. How y'all doing? And again, Happy New Year. Such a blessing to be able to see another year. As you guys know, if you follow me and you heard me say in the past, where I used to worry about death all the time, especially, with having sickle cell. Um, and we know of other sickle cell warriors that we come in contact with over the years. It's something that happens in our community too often. And it's something that actually doesn't have to be in some cases, but it happens. I remember my parents telling me that when they did find out I had sickle cell, which they didn't really find out till I was 6 years old. They told my parents that I wouldn't live to see or go past the age of 15. I am 47 years old, and in February, I will be 48. There was a time in my life thinking that I could actually speak these words, that I was 40, 41, and so forth. I never thought I would be able to do that. But here I am. Yes. I'm going to try to get through this without crying, because one reason, especially after I had children, of me thinking about death so much was because I was afraid to leave my children before they would be able to, pretty much take care of themselves or know how to take care of themselves. I didn't want to make my husband a widow early. So I have so much to be thankful for, dealing with sickle cell, all my life, and sometimes going in the hospital. I would be afraid because it's like, will I come back out? I remember in 2015, and when they came in my room and told me that I had to go to the ICU, they literally had to convince me to go to the ICU because I refused. I was like, no, I'm not going. And finally, someone asked me, why don't you want to go to the ICU? I said, because everybody that I know at that time, everybody that I knew that went to the ICU didn't come back out. They did not come back out. Even when I finally got in there and they had to intubate me, I wrote down on a piece of paper because I couldn't speak. I wrote down on a piece of paper and I gave it to my mother. Don't let me die in my sleep. And when I finally woke up, I woke up 2 weeks later. About 2 weeks later, I apologized to my mother because being a mom and to hear your child say something like that, I don't know what went through my mind, but I know what had gone through my head had my child told me something like that. So I did apologize to her because, I wasn't thinking clearly at that time. I just didn't want to die falling it. I didn't want to die in my sleep. For some reason, I have this thing where I want to know when I'm leaving. So yeah, but these 40s, great. All of them have not been great, but these 47 years, I am so thankful for, and my right now, I'm just so excited for what the future holds for me, for my family, and the things that I want to start or get off far as sickle cell is concerned this year, and the partnerships that I have partnered up with. So I am so excited, and I hope you guys continue to follow me on this sickle cell journey, whether it be here on TikTok or on the tube, the tube, the tube of you. I'm sorry. I don't want to say the word. I'm not even sure if I can say the word, but follow me. The link is actually in my bio for that page. I'm also on Lemon 8. I have to start, getting things transition as they should, but listen, I'm just excited for this year. Nothing but positive vibes, nothing but positive thoughts, nothing but positive words, and I am making it my business to be intentional with every word that come out of my mouth this year. So yeah, I just hope to see y'all as we go along. But before I go, if y'all would allow me, I just wanted to read an insert from the book Crisis. I don't know if you can see it because of the green screen, but it's Crisis by a fellow sickle cell warrior, Jesse Sparrow Lane. I used to hate the name sickle cell warrior. I used to hate the name sickle cell warrior, but all we do is fight against racist doctors and nurses, bigotry, presumptions, stereotypes, for decent health care, insurance, for pain relief, for medicine, for disability, for housing access, against malpractice, neglect, SA, medical abuse. We fight every day to survive. If that's not a warrior, I don't know what is. Y'all have an amazing day. See y'all next week.